Hello everybody, I'm here for another Meet the Actor. Today I'm joined by Wren Walker, who you might recognise from Peelers, amongst other things, even from the TV show that I really liked but got cancelled, Almost Human, which was really good. But there you go.
Yeah.
So, your first question is, how did you first get into acting?
Been acting since I was a kid, pretty much. I started off in theater, went to theater school, and then moved out to beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia about 10 years ago, because it's known as Hollywood North.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been here now for about 10 years pursuing film instead.
Okay. What was your first role? So I usually break this into two parts. So what was your first role? So what was your first bit part, and what was your first nice, big, meaty role?
Probably already mentioned Almost Human was my first bit TV role.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first actual acting role was Peelers.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful to do it.
Which you had a bit of stunt work in, I did see.
Yeah, I pretty much did all those stunts besides riding the motorcycle myself. And I have some stories about that. That was a bit freaky because since I couldn't actually ride a motorcycle, they had me just sitting on top of one on this thing attached to a truck, and then they were driving the truck really fast. Mm-hmm. And then the motorcycle was precariously strapped in, and then it started to shift. And that exact moment, they're like, okay, let's go faster. And me and the other actor stop. So, but the rest of the stunts I really enjoyed and had a great time doing. And we had cool stunt people on set who helped me out. And so those went well.
So your experience of being on the back of a motorcycle, on the back of a truck, isn't the best experience?
Not the best. Probably won't have to do that again though, so.
So, well, you kind of answered this anyway, but how long have you been doing it as a professional actor?
Yeah, probably about 10 years. I've been doing it professionally.
So it's the question that comes up with a multitude of answers. What have you worked on, currently worked on, and, strange enough, there won't be a lot for this, plan to work on?
Well, I've been in the process of pre-production on some of my own short films that I want to do, but all of that's been put on hold now. So it's just kind of prep time, writing time. I'm learning how to edit myself, and so I'm kind of just more prepping now. But things are hopefully going to get back to normal at some point. I'll be able to be creative again.
Is that something you want to do? Is go behind the camera to do stuff, sort of your own stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I write, and like I said, I'm learning how to edit, which I'm really loving. So
if you're writing your own shorts, is this going to be something you may feel yourself acting in yourself, or do you think, nah, I'll just stay behind the camera for this one?
For some I want to be in, I'm kind of writing for me. Yeah. And then for others, it could be anybody. It's tough being an actor, getting roles that are more meaty. You know, I've done a lot of the bit roles, playing cops here and there on shows, but to get those ones where I really get to have fun and act, so you kind of have to create it yourself sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did you want to talk about The Curse of Willowsong?
That I haven't even seen yet.
Oh, well, in that case, we won't talk about it.
That's not out yet. She's that's the Karen Lamb piece, I think. Yeah, and I asked her recently, and she said it's getting there, but I haven't seen that yet. But Karen Lamb's amazing. She's like the horror queen of Vancouver. I love her so much, and she's had me in 2 of her projects now, so I'd work with her anytime.
Do you want to tell people what it's about? Or do you want to leave it as a kind of, find out yourself?
Yeah, find out yourself. I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So, what advice do you have for upcoming actors or people just want to get into the film industry in general?
I'd say kind of know where you fit. And I know that sounds a little harsh, but everybody has a unique vibe. And I've met some actors who feel they're one way, but then if you meet them, you interpret them in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And you just kind of have to know not just what you look like, but what kind of vibe you give off. And you really have to kind of know who you are to present that to casting, and then you'll get cast, and then you can kind of branch off and become a character actor and things like that. But it's important. It's funny. Like, a lot of people see themselves in ways that they just aren't.
Well,
So,
that's not just an actor's thing, though, is it?
Yeah.
That's people in general. People like that in
That's a
general. They
life
come
thing,
across
right?
as one way, then they go, yeah, no, you're not
Yeah,
like
not
that.
so much.
No.
Yeah. It's definitely for acting. I recommend that.
Okay, and well, nice short but sweet one for you. Promote yourself. Channel, if you have a YouTube channel, promote that. Website, anything, promote anything.
Anything? Well, I'll promote Peelers. Like, this movie came out, I don't know, 7 years ago, and I'm still
2016.
getting, a long time ago, and people are still talking about it, and I'm doing an interview about it right now, and so I'm just so happy that people are enjoying that fun little movie. So I'll promote Peelers. Watch it. It's on here. I have a list of where it is. Prime, Apple, YouTube, and Netflix UK.
There you go.
Yeah.
So go check out Peelers. The first time I watched it was at a zombie festival in the UK. And the thing that I liked about it was they did something different with how people got the virus. It wasn't a typical, it's in the water or radiation. It's this black gunky stuff that.
Yeah, they're a unique zombie. That's what there is a lot of arguments on the internet about whether or not they're actual zombies. The definition of a zombie. It's just like, we just made a horror movie. It's fun.
Yeah, that happens with everything. Is this a sci-fi film? Is this a horror film? Is it a zombie film or is it not? Is it a post-apocalyptic film? Yeah.
Just watch it. There's boobs and zombies. It's fun.
There you go. That's the tagline for the film. It's got boobs, gore, and it's fun.
Exactly. Totally.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I will let you go as we now have a visitor in the background.
Yep. That's my bulldog. He liked the movie too.